Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a poetry wind from your main course book Beehive. This chapter is written by Subramanya. He is also known as Bhartiyar. He was a Tamil writer, poet, journalist, Indian independence activist, a social reformer, and a polyglot. Popularly known as Mahakavi Bharati, he was a pioneer of modern Tamil poetry and is considered one of the greatest Tamil literary figures of all time. Introduction to the poetry. We all know that wind is a natural phenomenon. In this poem, the poet talks to the wind. The power of wind has been described, and the poet says that wind is destructive. He has linked the destructive power of wind to the adversities of life and says that the weak people break down, but stronger people emerge out of adversities and become stronger. The poem gives an important message that we should be mentally tough and physically strong in order to survive the hardships of life. A weak person breaks down like a weak building and crumbles. We must make these destructive forces our friends with our strength and determination. We have first stanza. Wind comes softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Here we have word meanings: poking fun, making fun of something; weaklings, a person who is weak. Of first stanza. The poet is talking to the wind. He asks the wind to come softly. So, he is saying that the wind should not be very strong and loud. Here, poet personified the wind and talks with it. It should be very soft and subtle. Then he says the wind is very powerful, it is destructive. It breaks the shutters of windows and scatters the papers. When the wind is very powerful, all the books which are kept on the shelf fall down. So here the poet is describing the power of the wind. Then he says to the wind to look at the destruction that he had done. Whenever there is a strong wind, all the things those are weak, like small plants, tiny children, they all get scared and they can even fall and get hurt. We can say that in the initial part of the poem, the poet is referring to wind as a young child. He is saying that it should come softly, just like a small child does. In the later part, he come to know that the wind is destructive just like a youth, just like a young boy or a young girl who is full of energy, violence and destruction. Second stanza. Frail, crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lies, crumbling hearts, the wind god winnows and crushes them all. Word meanings: crumbling, falling or to cause something to break. Rafter, sloping beam which support the roof of the building. Winnows, to break grain free of chaff, separate grain from husk by blowing. Explanation of second stanza. Here the word crumbling is repeated so many times to lay stress that everything crumbles in the face of a strong wind. So the writer is saying that when wind is very powerful, it is very strong, it leads to breakage of everything. Houses which are weak fall. Doors which are weak fall. The beams on which the roof of the buildings are supported, they also fall. All the wooden structures fall. All bodies of people fall. Animals, lives, hearts. So he is saying that everything crumbles. Everything that is weak reacts by falling down and the breaking in the face of adversity. So, the poet is saying that whenever a weak person faces any adversity or challenge in life, he breaks down and falls. Poet is addressing to wind as wind god, and he is saying that the powerful god of wind we knows. That means he sifts all the people, and those people who are weak fall down and get crushed. So here a comparison is made between wheat and people. Just like we will know the wheat to separate the grain from chaff, the wind god separates the strong people from the weak people. When there is a strong wind, all the things those are weak fall and get crushed. Stanza 3. He won't do what you tell him. So, come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to form the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. So here we have word meanings: steadfast, firm, flourish, grow. The poet has kept the wind on a pedestal. He is comparing the wind to God. He says that wind is God and we praise wind every day. He adds that everything that is weak gets finished off in the face of the strong wind. And all the things that are strong flourish and grow to become stronger. He is giving us a very important message that we should not feel bad that we are facing so many challenges and adversities in life. We should make ourselves physically and mentally strong to face these challenges. And once we are strong enough, we will overcome the challenges. We'll become friends with them and we will be happy that we had these challenges in our life because they help us to become stronger and better. The poet wants us to make friends with the wind, that is, the adversities in our lives. He says that the problems will not listen to us, they will come. So we should be prepared. In preparation, we should build strong homes and close the doors of our houses firmly so that the wind cannot get into. And then he says that we should also make our bodies strong and hearts firm to face these challenges. And then once we are strong enough, all the challenges will be like friends. Will not feel that they are troublesome. Will grow with the challenges. If we face the challenges, will grow, will get development. Poetic devices used by poet in this poetry are: first, rhyming scheme. The entire poem is written in free verse. There is no rhyming scheme in the poem. Anaphora. When a word is repeated at the start of two or more consecutive lines, it is device of anaphora. Lines 2 and 3 and 4 begin with don't. Lines 6, 7, 8 begin with you. Just open your book and check it. And these repetition of word at the start of two or more consecutive lines, it is called anaphora. Next poetic device, personification. Wind has been personified. When poet says you are, he is referring to wind as you. That means he is treating wind as a person. Personification means to give the characteristic of human being to a non-living thing, to a bird, to a animal. This is called personification. Next poetic device, repetition. Crumbling is repeated many times to lay emphasis. The poet wants to say that the wind crushes everything that is weak. That is why he repeats the word crumbling. You will find the usage of word crumbling again and again. Alliteration. The repetition of consonant sound in close collection. Win, winnows, won't, want. The repetition of w sound. W sound is a consonant sound, and here we find the repetition of v sound. Win, winnows, w, won't, want, v. This is called alliteration. Symbolism. Symbolism means that the thing refers to some other thing. Wind is a symbol. It refers to the challenges in life. He is using wind as a symbol of the adversities in our life. Summary of the poetry. Wind. The first part of the poem describes the action of the wind. The poet asks the wind to come softly. He requests the wind not to break the shutters of the windows, not to scatter the papers and throw down the books from the shelf. But the wind throws the books and tears the pages. The poet says that the wind makes a mockery of weaklings. It brings down frail houses, crumbling doors, rafters, and even weak hearts. It crushes everything that is weak. The poet advises us to be strong. Only then can we save ourselves from the wind. We should build strong homes with firm doors. Our bodies and hearts should be strong. It is the way of the world to kick the weak and to be friend with the strong. The wind blows out the weak fires but makes the strong fires roar and flourish. Thus, the poem conveys the idea that nobody cares for the weak. Even the wind is on the side of the strong people. We must make ourselves strong to become successful and overcome the challenges in life. Thank you.